Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Rideau Carleton Raceway for our 11 qualifiers today. Beautiful day. 2 degrees is the temperature listed. Couple of driver changes. None in the first. It's a field of 7 trotters. In race 2, Jean-Francois Gauthier will drive number 5, Stalked. In race 3, scratching number 6, Angel's Kid. Welcome back to Pascal Berube, doing his first qualifying drives this morning. Yet to show yet, Stéphane Brasso with over 3,800 driving victories. Stéphane will be here next Sunday or evening. It will be Stonebridge Robust, Drew Smythe, Capuet, Paula Prambaz, Ty Mall Loverboy, Jason Gilchrist, Elise Gale, Jerome Rombart, Mask of Zorro, Pascal Berube, Amigo Mio, Brian Guy on the outside, Southwind Drushin, and Stéphane Pouliot. And ladies and gentlemen, we do have a new tracker announcer debuting this season. Look for her in the grandstand a week from tonight. Sorry, a 1 week from Sunday. Here's Ryan Guy with Amigo Mio. The starting gate is set for a start. There's Jason Gilchrist and Kaimal Loverboy. Moving in and up, letting up. 7 trotters for the first. Stonebridge Robust, Drew Smythe, Caplouette, Paul Laframboise, Jason Gilchrist, Kaimal Lumberboy, Illusioniste Gale, Jerome Rombart, Masco's Zero, Pascal Barube, further out to Amigo Mio, Ryan Guy on the outside, Southwind Russian, and Stefan Pouliot. Once again, 2 degrees is the temperature. The track is good. All in line. Field for race 1, pitching into the backstretch. They're at the start. They're off and trotting down the center of the racetrack. Mask of Roro to take the lead. Illusionist Gale is at the rail in second. Caplouette is at the rail third. Gone off stride is Illusioniste Gale as they make the turn towards the quarter-mile col. Mask of Zorro is on the lead, leads it by about a length and a half, 2. The quarter is up in 30 seconds flat. Mask of Zorro is on the lead, sitting second. Paul Laframboise and Capouette racing third. Amigo Mio, then Kaimal Loverboy from fourth. About 5 more lengths to Stonebridge Robust. Off-stride went Southwind Russian, and in the backfield, Illusioniste Gale. They trot past the half, 1 minute and 2/5. Into the backstretch now, Pascal Barube, Mask of Noro, the drummer, has the lead by a length and a half. The 5-year-old Waller Capulet is from second. About 3 more back to Amigo Mio. Then it's about 4 more lengths. Towards three-quarters they go. It's all Mask of Noro easing by 3/4 in 1:30 and 2/5. Looking very strong is Mask of Zorro from the Benoit Ibert stable. Amigo Mio is picking up second now. Back to third is Capulet with an 1/8 of a mile to go. It's all Mask of Zorro, but here comes Migo, who's putting in a good one now. Now only 2.5 off the lead, but it is Pasco Bruse and Masco Zorro the winner. Marigo and Capulet the mile in 2:01 and 2/5. The fractions were 30 seconds, 1 minutes and 2/5, 1:30 and 2. Time of the finish 2:01 and 2/5. Seven in the second coming up. Driving number 5, Stock with Jean-Francois Gauthier. Driving number 6, Love My Rockin' Bird, Ryan Guy. Mike Armstrong onto the racetrack with number 1, Big Pete's Style. Mike very busy this morning. Number 2, Uber Hanover, Yves Corbin. 3 is Speaker Nancy Guigagnon. 4, Probert's Legacy with Pascal Berube, Marc-Andre Simoneau, my good buddy, is the trainer. Number 5 is now going to be driven by J.F. Gauthier. Stock. Number 6, Rub My Rockin' Bird. Ryan Guy will drive. And on the outside, it's William Waugh with Sport a Lucky Star for Kathy McBride. Number 6 is Love by Rockin' Bird with Ryan Guide. Stott with J.F. Gauthier. Gate moves into position for the second qualifier of 11. It'll be Big Pete's Style, Mike Armstrong, Uber Hanover, Yves Corbin, Speaker Nancy Guigagnon, Probert's Legacy Pascal Berube, Stock, and J.F. Gauthier. Rub My Rockin' Bird, Ryan Guy on the outside, Sport a Lucky Star, and William Waugh. Good to see Mike Armstrong back with a powerful stable. He has the rail with a Big Speed Style. Race 2 field into the backstretch. They're approaching the start. They're off and pacing. There goes Gagnon. Speaker Nancy right out to the lead. Love My Rockin' Bird is on wee second. At the rail is Big Pete Style in third. Then comes Stock, the fourth one. Two back to Uber Hanover. Then in line to Robert's Legacy. Rounding out the field, Sport, a Lucky Star. They round the turn by that opening corner. Gagnon, Speak Antsy. We'll have to check that time as it becomes available. But it is Speaker Nancy on the lead. Under a tight hold for Ryan Guide is Lug My Rockin' Bird. Big Pete Style is back to third. Then it is Stock in fourth. Then comes Uber Hanover. Then from the backfield, Probert's Legacy, about 9 from the front, and Sport, a Lucky Star. By the half in 59 2/5, opening up a lead of about 2.5 for Gagnon. Speaker Nancy. In the earshot is Love My Rockin' Bird in second, about 3 to Big Pete Style, about 3 more to Stock, then angling to the outside and picking up ground, Uber Hanover, further back to Probert's Legacy, and the trailer is Sport, a Lucky Star. 3/4 of 127 4. It's a charged up Speaker Nancy on a 2-length lead. Trying to stay with her from second is Love My Rockin' Bird. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Guy Gagnon and Speaker Nancy are going to win this one easy up. She looks strong under the line. It's going to be Speaker Nancy in front, finishing second, or Love My Rockin' Bird ahead of Probert's Legacy and Berube. Time for the mile, 1:57 flat. Speaker Nancy, 7-year-old Mart Speak Mare. Speaker Nancy in 29 4, 59 2, 127 4, the mile in 1:57. Speaker Nancy in race 2. We have a late driver change in race 5. Number 4, Better on the Island. Make the driver Jason Gilchrist. Field for the third race coming out onto the track. Number 1, Napoleon Hill, Drew Smythe. La Romontoise. 2, Jerome Lombard. Raising Rusty, Stefan Pouliot. Number 4, The Magic of Life with Robbie Robinson. 7 iron, Jason Gilchrist. And on the outside is Check the Magic, the 12-year-old with Ted McDonald. Starting gate moves into position. Getting ready for the third of 11 qualifiers. One of my all-time favorite drivers is in this one. It's Ted McDonald and Check the Magic. It'll be Napoleon Hill, Drew Smythe, La Beaumontoise, and Jerome Lombard. Raisin Rusty, Stefan Pouliot, The Magic of Life, and Robbie Robinson. 7 iron, Jason Gilchrist. On the outside, Check the Magic, Jed McDonald. Field of 6. Race 3 field into the backstretch. They're off and trotting. There goes La Brobon Toys, first Foo Fire. Napoleon Hill along the inside. The two has gone off stride. Down the center to Seven Iron and Gilchrist. The Rocket has the Magic of Life positioned in third and going to the outside quickly. Another 3 more lengths to a Raising Rusty. Then comes Check the Magic and Le Bobon Toys. They're by the opening quarter in 31 2/5. In front of the grandstand, Jason Gilchrist, 7 Iron on the lead. The Magic of Life is in second. Racing third, Raising Rusty. 3 more to Check the Magic, and then it's about 5 to La Bobon Toys, and Napoleon Hill is the trailer on the way to the half they go. It's 7 Iron by about 4. 7 Iron takes them past the half in 102 and 1. They need to get a move on now as they head towards the 3-quarter pole. 7 Iron by about 5. Picking it up out of the pocket is Raising Rusty, moving very quickly with 3/8 of a mile to go. Up the inside to the Magic of Life. Here comes Check the Magic out of the backfield. The Brobon Toys further back, and Napoleon Pill. 3/4 in 131 and 1. They're on the final turn. Raising Rusty and Stefan Pouliot now by 2. 7 Iron is second. It's about 4 more. Back to Check the Magic and the Magic of Life. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. It's all Raising Rusty doing it right this time. Going to win this one wrapped up by 5 lengths. Raising Rusty over 7 Iron and Check the Magic in 2 minutes and 2/5. The quarter was 31 2. The half 102 and 1. 3/4 131 1. The finish was 2 minutes and 2/5. It was all Raising Rusty. The fourth race is coming up. Pacers, William Waugh, driving 1. Albert Alpha. 2, All-Star Cheddar. Kyle Forgy. 3, YS Cheddar Wheel. Pascal Barube. It's Jamie Johnson's Midnight Maddie, the 4, with Donald Jobin. DA Temptation, Guy Gagnon. Dahuya Brew, Drew Smythe. Beach Roller, Gilbert Mercier. On the outside, it's Century Jazz and Stéphane Pouliot. Some very heavy hitters in this one. Number 2, All-Star Cheddar, a winner in 54 and 2. Back in August. And number 5, DA Temptation with Guy Gagnon, a winner with Guy driving at London back in February, and paced 54 and 2/5 with Louis-Philippe Waugh back in February the 16th. This is a field of 8 in the 4th. Looks like number 2, All-Star Cheddar, looks sharp behind the gate with Kyle Forgy. Field of 8 into the backstretch. They're at the start. They're off and pacing on the inside. Albert Alpha. On the inside, All-Star Cheddar. Then comes Midnight Maddie, who's moving up quickly. DA Temptation. Then caught on the outside is Mercier with Beach Roller. Further back in the field to YS Cheddar Wheel. Then comes Tahuya Brew, and a poor beginning for Century Jazz by the opening quarter of 29 and 2/5. They move in front of the grandstand. Here comes All-Star Cheddar, and 40 takes the lead. Caught on the outside, Beach Roller. Then at the rail is Albert Alpha. About 3 more back to DA Temptation. Then it's Midnight Maddie. It's about 4 more lengths on the inside to YS Cheddar Wheel. On the way to the half they go. in 58-1 into the backstretch now. Sharp on the lead is All-Star Jeter and Forgy by about 4, heading towards 3/4. DA Temptation is back to second. Albert Alpha third. 3/8 to go. Then it's Beach Rollin' to the outside. Here comes YS Shatter Whale. Moving forward is Tahuya Brew out of the backfield. Then it is Midnight Maddie shuffled back, and the trailer is Century Jazz 3/4 in 1:27.3 on the final turn. It's All-Star Jeter and Forgy. Up on the outside, here comes DA Temptation to take this one on. They're matching strides, coming for the wire. All-Star Cheddar and Forgy is going to win this one by a length and a half. DA Temptation second, and finishing third, Tahuya Brew in 1:57.3. The quarter, 29-2. The half, 58-1. 3/4, 1:27.3. Time of the mile, 1:57 3/5. It was All-Star Cheddar and Kyle Forgy in the fourth. Field of 8 in race 5. Driving number 6, Hal McVictor, will be Ryan Guy. Driving number 4, Better on the Island, Jason Gilchrist. Two very impressive ones in here. Number 1, Extra Cheese. 18 times out of the top 2, earning $54,000 last year. And one is number 5, Light the Torch, has had a beautiful start in the Marc-Andre Simoneau stable. Had 2 second-place finishes at Woodbine Mohawk Park. Those are a couple of ones to take note of in this upcoming 5th race. Challenging for the announcer is number 7, Jesus Murphy Joseph. Thanks for that long name. Number 7 in the 5th. We'd like to welcome Marie-Claude Auger back for another season. Unfortunately, in this one, she is way all to the outside when that dreaded post position 8. It'll be Extra Cheese, Guy Gagnon, KT's Wolin Cole, Jeff Taylor. Fear My Smile, Danny Mangui, Better on the Island. Jason Gilchrist. Light the Torch, Pascal Berube, Hal McVictor, Ryan Guy. Jesus Murphy Joseph, Drew Snythe. On the outside, Win San Diego and Marie-Claude Auger. Number 4, Better Off on the Island, is going back to the other direction. We do have a check off of number 4, Better Off on the Islands. We've got a horseman coming out to help out here. Getting that check fixed on. Number 4, Better on the Island, to delay a start. Thank you very much. Here's veteran horseman Danny Mandy with Fear My Smile. Moving it and lining up. Field of 8. Jason Gilchrist on 4, Better on the Island. Ryan Guy driving number 6, Hal McVictor. Race 5 field into the backstretch, approaching the start. They're often pacing Extra Cheese along the inside, firing out for the lead. Right the torch into the 2-hole. Better on the Island has come away from in 3rd. Keys Rolling Cold is the next one. Then it's came back to Fear My Smile. 2 more to Al McVictor. Then it's Jesus Murphy Joseph as they pass the opening quarter. In 28 3/5, they come in front of the grandstand for the first time. Here comes Jason Gilchrist, Better on the Island to the front. Let the horse back for seconds. Extra Cheese is racing 3rd. It's about 4 more back to KT's Roland Cole. The next one is Fear My Smile. Moving up on the outside, Hal McVictor. Then comes Win Bin San Diego. And the trailer is just Jesus Joseph Mercy off stride. On the way to 3/4, 3/2 was 58.7 flat. It's Gilchrist on the lead, Better on the Island, lie 2 lengths. Light the Torch is in 2nd, Extra Cheese back to 3rd, 3/4, 126. on the final turn. It's better on the island. 3 wide. Here comes Extra Cheese and Egonia motoring up in between pacers. It is Light the Torch as they come for home. Here comes Extra Cheese taking over. Right the Torch is strong on the lead. It's going to be Light the Torch by 2. Etter Cheese sections, and then Halbeck Victor in 154 3/5. (28 and 3), 150. 28 and 3, 57 half, 3/4, 126. The mile, a spectacular 154 3/5. Race 6 is coming up next. Number 1, Wild and Crazy. Driver changed to Marie-Claude Auger. Wicked Girl 2, Mike Armstrong. Matt's Mank, number 3, Darcy Clancy. Illicit Affair, Jeff Taylor. Dream Choice, Pascal Berube. DA Cinnamon Crunch, Drew Smythe. Batted of York is number 7 with Stefan Pouliot. Interesting to note, number 3, Matt Mank, is a full brother to Dillard's Banks. In reign to Darcy Clancy. Three first-time starters in this one. Number 2, Wicked Girl. 3, Mass Bank. And 4, Illicit Affair. It'll be Wild and Crazy, Marie-Claude Auger, Wicked Girl, Mike Armstrong, Matt's Bank, Darcy Clancy, Illicit Affair, Jeff Taylor, Dream Choice, Pascal Berube, DA Cinnamon Crunch, Drew Smythe. On the outside, Battle of York and Stefan Pouliot. They're up on the 8 for race 6. Into the backstretch. Here they come. They're off and pacing. There goes DA Cinnamon Crunch right out to take the lead. Dream Choice sent along from second. Battle of Yours is third. Then it is Matt Mank settling away from in fourth. Moving up on the outside, Illicit Affair. Then comes Wild and Crazy. Trailing the field is Wicked Girl. By the opening quarter they go in 29 1/5. They move in front of the grandstand for the first time. Battle of York leads it 1-2. DA Cinnamon Crunch, then it's about 8 more lengths. Under the urging is Illicit Affair. Further back to Matt's Banks as they go past the half in 1 minute and 2/5. Into the backstretch they go towards 3/4. Stefan Pouliot, Battle of Nor, is on the lead. Chasing from second, TA Cinnamon Crunch, and then picking it up comes Illicit Affair. Moving nicely from fourth, it's Matt's Bank to the outside with 3/8 of a mile to go. They pace their way by 3/4. It's Stefan Pouliot, Ballad York in 1:29 4. Battle of The Yort is the leader. Bats Bank is on the outside. DA Cinnamon Crunch is back to third with an eighth of a mile to go. Here comes Matt's Bank rushing up on the outside for Darcy Clancy, and he goes right on by in the three wide path. It's all Matt's Bank, impressive in victory in 2 minutes flat. The quarter was 29 and 1. The half, 1 minute and 2. 3/4, 1:29 and 4. The mile, 2-minute flat. Matt's Bank and Darcy Clancy. almost almost finished for the break. It's a field of 8. Kyle Forgy will drive number 5, Thinking of You, Babe. What about number 8, State News? This is the most unfortunate horse ever in the entry box. State News has post position number 8 once again. Hopefully, it's not going to continue on this season. He's a nice horse. He just needs a little bit of post position relief. Looking at a couple in here. Number 2, Make It Come True. A little bit of a disappointment last season, but however, he can pace 54 right away. And I'm thinking number 5, Thinking of You, Babe, could pace this 54 right away as well. Number 1, Flying Art, has some talent as well. $47,000 made last season. It'll be Flying Art and Drew Smythe. Make It Come True, Guy Gagnon. Arrhythmogenic, Mike Healy. De Chairman, Jeff Taylor. Thinking of You, Babe, Kyle Forgy. Saskabush Steve, and Gilbert Mercier. Further out to John Snow, Ryan Guy. On the far outside, it is Snate, You, News, and Darcy Clancy. think we're going to get a bit of speed in this one with the 2, 8 Make It Come True, and 5 Thinking of You, Babe. Jeff Taylor hasn't really launched one yet. Perhaps number 4, the Chairman. It will likely be a 11 race program on opening night a week from tomorrow. Moving in and lining up. Into the backstretch field for the 7th race at the start. They're often pacing on the inside. Flying Art is very alertly in between pacers. Make It Come True. Here comes Tile Forgy and Thinking of You, Babe, after an 1/8 of a mile. The Chairman has come away in 4th. Then it's Jon Snow further back in the field by the quarter in 28 seconds flat, and they come in front of the grandstand for the first time. And it's Kyle Forgy, Thinking of You, Babe, on the lead. Flying Art is second. Racing third, Make It Come True. A number 2 back to the Chairman. Another 3 back to a Rhythmic Themic. Then comes Jon Snow. Back in the backfield, Saskabus Steve. And the trailer is State News. Bath the half they go. That half mile in 57 and 4 into the backstretch. Tile Forgy, Thinking of You, Babe, is the leader by 2. Flying Art is back to second. Then to the outside comes Make It Come True. Saving all the ground is the Chairman for Taylor. Then comes a Rhythmogenic. Then it's a Saskabush Steve. To the outside, State News by 3/4 in 1:27 and 4. They're on the final turn. Here comes Make It Come True, who's darted to the lead and opens up a couple. Flyer Art is from in second, but it is Guy Gagnon and Make It Come True pouring it on by widening blanks. Here is the wire. It is Make It Come True, strong under the line in 1:56 and 4. Flying Art second, finishing third, a Rhythmogenic. "28 seconds, 57 and 4, 1:27 and 4. The finish 1:56 and 4/5. Once again, we will have a new announcer this year. I'm just giving a few little hints as to who he or she will be. If you ever watch Parks in Philadelphia, that individual and this individual have something in common. Those two announcers. Once again, Stéphane Brasseau is not here today, but he will be here coming next Sunday for opening night. Number 7, Jake Port-Lessis, is right up on the iron today. Bit of a handful for his driver, Jean-Francois Gauthier. I'm going to select number 4, Irresistible, over number 3, Party Vibes in this one. It'll be Watcha Strites Payne and Stéphane Pouliot, Fire Voltaire, Pascal Barube, Party Vibes, Paul Laframboise, Irresistible, Guy Gagnon, Well Worth the Wait, Brian Scott. DA Captain Obvious, Steve Germain. On the outside, J. Port Lexus and Jean-Francois Coche. Field for race 8 into the backstretch, approaching the start. They're off and pacing. Party Vibes is right out to the early lead. Ryer Voltaire is into the 2-hole down the center. Here comes Well Worth the Wait. Then Irresistible is 4th away. On the outside, 5, lest 8 showed exit. Then comes Watches Strabe, and trailing early is Costin Obvious or Steve Germain. They move that by the opening quarter of 29 4/5. They come in front of the grandstand by the veteran Party Vibe, leading it by a length and a half, too. Well Worth the Wait is in second, another 2 back to Friar Voltaire. Then it is Irresistible, Pout all the way as J Sport Lexus up the inside for Watches Strikes Fame. DA Captain Obvious is the trailer, about 9 lengths off the lead. They're passing the half in 1 minute and 4. Into the backstretch they go. Party Vibes leads this one on a comfortable looking lead. From second, Brian Scott and Well Worth the Wait. To the outside, here comes Gagnon. Irresistible is picking them up and laying them down. On the inside for Fire Voltaire. About 3 more back to Watches Strikes Fame. Then comes DA Captain Obvious and J-Port Lexus by 3/4 in 1:30 1/5. It is Irresistible taking over the lead. Back to second is Party Vibes, but he's trying to re-rally in. Here comes Brian Scott down the center of the racetrack with Well Worth the Wait, but it's Gagnon once again. Irresistible is pulling away to win 2 by 2.5, maybe 3 up the inside for Ryer Voltaire, the mile in 1:59 3/5. The quarter was 29 4. The half, 1 minute and 4. 3/4, 1:30 1. The finish is 1:59 3/5. 1:59 3. In the 9th race, driving number 2, Let's Get Pickled, Kyle Forgy. Number 7, Always Your Way, driven by Donald Jobin. Don has been driving around here for a lot of years. My phase of it, of all that Don Jobin drove, was Cash is Queen. Lots of experience in this one. Several 11-year-olds. Pantheon Thielser is a 14-year-old now and still going strong. I think the one to win it here is Silverado from post 8. I think Wayne Laviolette will charge right out to the lead and go gate to wire. Just a prediction. Number 2, Let's Get Pickled, will also be aggressively driven. Bet to Don, William Waugh. Let's Get Pickled, Kyle Forgy, Pantheon Sealster, Michael Armstrong. The Night and Dog in the Fight Gagnon, Afro Star, Pascal Barouze. Wrangler Cash, Gilbert Mercier on the outside. Always Your Way, Don Jobin. On the outside, Silverado and Wayne Laviolette. Some salty veterans in here in field 9. It's the 9th race field, making their way into the backstretch. Number 8, Silverado, got a good jump on the car there from post 8. Pantheon Sealster closer to the inside. Let's Get Pickled up the inside for Bet Till Dawn. And in between pacers, the Dog in the Fight. Caught on the outside is Wrangler Cash. Then it's about to Always Your Way, unhurried for Jobin. As they go by the opening quarter, Afro Star is the trailer. The quarter is up in 29-4. Here comes Kyle Forgy. Let Get Kippled is on the lead by 2.5, 3. Silverado sits second. Then it's Pantheon Sealster in third. The Vite is to the outside. Moving up quickly is Afro Star and Barube. Bet Till Dawn saving all of the ground. Then it's Wrangler Cash trailing the field, Always Your Way, about 9 lengths of the front. They head towards 3/4, 1 minute and 4/5, the half-mile time, leading by about 3. Let's Get Pickled. Then it's Silverado from second, about 3 more to the outside. The Mog in the Fight, saving ground inside of that one is Pantheon Thielsler, 3/4 in 1:29. It's all Let's Get Pickles, leaving by 2.5, maybe 3. Then it's Silverado and Wayne Laviolette. Picking it up third is the Dog in the Fight. Here they come for home. It's all Get Pickled. cruising under the wire. This is a dominant performance here, outbidding by about 6.5 in 158-1. Silverado second, finishing third, the dog in the fight. 29-4, a minute and 4, 129, the mile 158-1. One of my favorite horses to watch race is number 3, Dr. Joe. He's got that blazing closing speed. Hope he gets it all going in the right direction this year. He was a winner at Woodbine in 150-3. Number 2, EL Mild Sport is a new one coming in from London for Bill and Brian Gibson from my hometown of Kingston. Once again, for the first time for the entire program, our new announcer will be here for opening day. We're really looking for that to happen. He or she does an excellent job. You're going to love her. Excellent handicapper as well. Marc-Andre Simino has got his ready to go today, that's obvious. Delicate Sound is a nice horse, 4-time winner a year ago in 53-4. It'll be Major Motion, William Waugh, EL Wild Sport, Robbie Robinson, Dr. Joe, Drew Smythe, Jaden Imagine Steel, Guy Gagnon, Jim's Big Thrill, Brian Scott, Delicate Sound, Pascal Barube on the outside, Beyond the Moon, Ryan Guy drives. For trainer Antonio Vecchio. Field for the 10th, into the backstretch. Bear off and pacing. Dr. Joe was smooth away. Here comes EL Wild Sport down the center of the racetrack, taking over Jaden's Magic Steel. Up on the outside, 3 wide, Jim's Big Thrill. And that's EL's Wild Sport from 3rd. Then it is Beyond the Moon, who has touchdown in 4th. 2 more to Major Motion. Then comes Delicate Sound and the trailer, Dr. Joe. They're by the opening quarter in 29 seconds. In front of the grandstand, here comes Guy Gagnon. Gaydon's Magic Steel takes over. Dim's Steel is back to second. Then it is EL Wild Sport. Then Beyond the Moon. A number 2 back to Major Motion. Saving all of the ground is Delicate Sound, and the trailer is Dr. Joe. They're by the half in 1:03. On to the lead, it's Jaden's Magic Steel for Gagnon by 2 lengths. It's Jim's Big Thrill seconds. Racing next is EL Wild Sport. Then further back to Beyond the Moon. Same ground is Major Motion. Up the inside, Delicate Sound. Way back to Dr. Joe. 3/4, 129 and 4. Pouring it on now is Jaden's Magic Steel. Mandy Archer has hers ready today, as always. And this one's going to be no different than the others because it's going to be Jaden's Magic Steel. Guy Gagnon simply buggy riding in the sulky, coming for the payoff. It'll be an eased up Jaden's Magic Steel under the line by about 6. Ahead of Jim's Big Thrill, and Ewell's Wild Sport was a very good third in 1:58 and 2. The quarter was 29, the half 1:03, 3/4, 129 and 4. The final mile 1:58 and 2/5. The best of the best today has been Light the Torch. But hold on now. In the 11th race, we have one called PL Aussie. This one shows 150 and 1/5 in each of his last go, too. 148 and 3/5 with that incredible record. Please note there will be no qualifiers 1 week from tomorrow. The next qualifiers will be on Wednesday, the 27th. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to take much of a handicapping knowledge or skill on this one here. Number 4, BL Aussie, 150 pacer. Eleventh and final qualifier, going to Vines to Heaven, Ryan Guy, Trion de Vie, Paul Laframboise, MC Rockabye, Gilbert Mercier, PL Aussie, Guy Gagnon, Beauty is Blind, Pascal Barube, Get Your License, Liam, Drew Snyth, on the outside, Rockin' My Dream, and Mikey Lee. Thank you, everyone, for coming out today. It's the real thing 1 week from tomorrow. It's the Darabi D'Alessandro in the 11th. Pacers at the start. They're off and pacing. NC Rockabye is fast away for the lead. Here comes PL Aussie when Guy Gagnon take it to the front in the first turn. Up on the outside comes Rockin' My Dream. Up the inside, Trion de Vie, then about 4 more lengths. Gapping off is Vines to Heaven. Then comes Get Your License, Liam. And Barube trails to Beauty is Blind. The quarter is up in 27-4. It's PL Aussie on the lead by a length and a half, getting a second quarter breather. NC Rockabye sits second. Rideau Carleton is third. Then it is Rockin' My Dream. Vines to Heaven further back. Get Your License, Lead 'em by about 10 from the front. And trailing the field is Barube as they go by the half in 58 seconds. Pedal to the metal dime now. Here comes PL Aussie by about 4, maybe 5, with 3/8 of a mile to go. He's looking very strong as they head towards 3/4. It's about 3 more lengths back to Trion de Vie, 3/4 in 125 and 4. They're going to go big hot mile here. It's all PL Aussie, and he's ready. He's very ready. He's got it by about 12th lengths, turning for home. Just look at the teletimer here. It's going to be all PL Aussie against the clock. It's going to be an impressive performance. He's under the line in 154 and 2. '27 and 4, 58, 125 and 4. The mile to 154 and 2/5.